What's up YouTube, it's Nishi here, also known as Ryan, and today I'm going to be showing you my budget Shaddoll deck. I would say this is a competitive deck and I try to make it as consistent as possible, so the end boards may not be as strong as other decks, but it's not as bricky. That's the whole purpose that I try to do here. So let's get into it. So essentially you can play 3 structure decks and then buy a couple cards, maybe $30 worth of cards. So let's get into the Shaddoll package. I play 3 Rest Shaddoll Windy. It's a great starter that you should want to see whenever you can. I play 3 Skolmata. That's another great starter and it's a good pop. And then I play 2 Hedgehog. If you need to get a certain spell or anything to start off your combo in hand, this is good to see. I play 1 Falco, just for the free set, just in case if you need it at a certain time. I play 1 Ariel for starting off your combo. I play 1 Dragon, just in case for popping. I used to not play this at all, and then my friend showed me like, hey, this is useful when I was in a grind game against back row deck, so this is actually really good to run. And then, oops. Sorry about that. I play 1 Beast also for just draw power, and that's all of the Shaddoll monsters I run. And then the next engine I run, as you probably saw, I got this off the Kali effect and like, oh wow, this is actually pretty powerful. But yes, I run the Trickstar package. I play 3 Candina. It's just a free search and adding power, draw power essentially. And then I play 2 Corbane. This free special summon and all that. And then I play 1 Deldagra. I would play this set 2, but I only have 1 sadly. But this is just if your hand's super bad, you can get your combo off at least. I would run Mathematician, but it's just a terrible time if they impermanent or if they effect Veiler, so I just don't run that at all. So that being said, I run 6 hand traps, all light targets. So I run 3 Ghost Ogre. You can also run Nibiru's instead since they are light. And then I run 3 Effect Veilers. Effect Veilers are just like the cheaper imperms essentially, and it's not once per turn, so that's really great. And then the spice of the deck that I like running personally, I run King of the Swamp. It just helps you fix your hand and get a poly if ever you need one, if your hand's is that bad, and it also is good ash bait, so I run that. And then the 1-of spells, I run 1 Trickstar Light Stage and 1 Foolish Burial, just to get your combos off and going essentially. And then the fusion cards, obviously, you run 3 Fusion, Shaddoll Fusion, 3 El Shaddoll Fusion, and then 2 Super Poly. This is as much fusions as I would like to run, because if you open like 2 or 3 in your hand, it's just bad. It's just a bad time. So this is what I like running, plus the King of the Swamp. And then the spells, I play 1 Rest Shaddoll Incarnation, and then I play 2 Schism, just for the grind game and anything like that. So let's get into the extra deck. So of course, since it's a pure Shaddoll variant essentially, you'll want to run 3 Construct. But yeah, this just lets you combo off super hard and helps you in the grind game. Also, since it's also pure, I recommend running 3 Wendy. You could cut this down to 2, but since I personally am bad at resource management, I usually just run 3. And then with the Deldagra, I run 2 El Shaddoll App Clone. This helps you unfix your hand or anything like that as well. So super poly target, I only run 1, and that's Starving Venom. And then I have run into an issue where my opponent summons an untargetable monster, and that's why I run Dingirsu, since constructs are level 8s, and this has come up once. So with my links, I run one gravity controller just so you can get your construct effect and be able to tumble off. One cross sheep, you run this in most fusion decks. Then I run one IEP Masquerena into a unicorn, and you can also get a Ningirsu if I said that properly. If I didn't, let me know in the comments, but that's also just a cheaper unicorn since this is like a $12 card right now. And then I run one Unchained Abomination. This card's really good for helping break through your opponent's board, essentially with Squamata or anything like that. Or even during battle phase, you can just pop more. So that's what it's really good for. And then also, I'm not too sure when, but here soon I'll be doing a giveaway with a playmat, one of these TBS playmats, and a card of some sort. I'm not too sure what card yet. I was thinking a Savage, or possibly, depending how everything goes, a Zeus, since I opened 2 boxes and I actually pulled 2. So subscribe for more updates for that, and I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any recommendations or anything you want to do like advice, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.